What's up, polished friends? Summer is approaching, and here in Florida, that means humidity, mosquitoes, and probably a keratin treatment for my curls. But in the nail art world, that means new nail polish collections. So in this video, I'll be sharing the Orly 2021 summer collection from my Orly Color Pass. Keep watching, I'll show you. The summertime is for fun in the sun. Unless you're indoorsy like me, then it's for painting neon gradients on your nails as if the future of beachy sunsets depends on it. I love gradients, and if it's a summer gradient, mwah! So I was super pleased to see neons in my Orly Summer Color Pass. What is a color pass, you say? Well, let me just spill some tea for you. The Orly Color Pass is a yearly subscription. I think I pay $110 a year. And it comes with 4 seasonal boxes that include Orly's newest collection, the entire collection of 6 polishes, and 2 gifts. The box comes about a week before the collection goes live, so I get them before the general public. The Color Pass, however, never includes the breathable shades, so don't look for those. The gifts so far have been items like sanitizer, a keychain, the Orly matte top coat, the Orly bonder base coat, and more. I do enjoy this box because Orly is my favorite mainstream brand for many reasons. The brush is wider and consistent, the formulas are always consistent and easy to work with, the shades are interesting and or pretty, and just a little aside, I love the handles of the nail polish bottles. They have ridges in them, so I never have to do the rubber band on the handle trick to open my polish. Regardless of what shape the bottle is in or how much cuticle oil I have on my hands, I'm always able to open the bottle without asking my husband for help. How cliche, I know, but it happens. Is the Color Pass worth the price? Watch out, I'm gonna do some math. Full disclosure alert, the first time I did it, I got it way wrong. Orly polishes sell for about $9.50 each to the general public, but cheat code, if you have a nail tech or cosmetology license, you can go on their website and apply for a huge discount. So $9.50 times 6 polishes that the box comes with is $57 per box. That's not including the gifts that usually equal out to maybe $15 each. So $57 worth of polish times 4 seasonal boxes a year is $228 just for polish. So that is a minimum of $118 discount. And again, that's not including the prices of the gifts. So yeah, I would say it's worth it. Looking at this season's box, I was pleased to see neons. The collection is called Electric Escape, and I'm usually impressed with the name of Orly's collections, and this one is no different. Let's skip over the polishes for a moment though and talk about the gifts. This month's gifts are the second dried top coat, which I was super excited to see because it's time for me to fall in love with a new top coat. ... And the next gift, I'll be honest, I'm not impressed with it. It's 25% off of their Orly Color Lab. If you don't know what the Color Lab is, it's where you can create your own nail polish, name and all. It costs $20, I think, so 25% off means you only pay $15. My issue with this is $5 off seems basic, and I want instant gratification with my box. Chances are half the Color Pass people aren't going to do this, so Orly basically just got away with jilting us a gift that should have come with the box. If it was a 50% off coupon, I wouldn't be mad about that. I mean, mad is a strong word. I'm not mad. I just wasn't excited about it and thought it was kind of cheap. Maybe it's just a ploy to boost their Color Lab sales. I don't know. But while I'm on my soapbox, let's talk about this top coat. It's a lot more runny than I was planning on, and I had to make sure my polish was completely dry. Otherwise, the brush would dent my polish, where I'm used to my Glisten and Glow or Seche Vite top coats that aren't too thick, but they're thick enough that I don't have to worry about the brush messing up my polish. So I was a little disappointed with the gifts this season, but that's okay because there's always polish. Let's jump into this month's shades. For my base coat in these swatches, I'll be using my Orly Bonder base coat, and I don't usually show a top coat on my swatch photos because I like to showcase the polish itself, but since the Orly Second Dry top coat was included in this box, I'm going to show it in my photos. Alright, let's get to the swatches. First up, we have Synthetic Symphony, a deep but bright purple, and I like this shade so much more than I was expecting. In a thicker coat, I think it would be opaque on the first coat, but I prefer two thinner coats to reduce chipping. The formula is creamy and not streaky, and the brush is really easy to work with, so if you're like me and don't like a lot of cleanup, you'll love these formulas. Here's two coats of Synthetic Symphony with the top coat. Next is Kaleidoscope Eyes, a light lavender shade, and at first I thought it was a dupe for Scenic Route, but when I put the two polishes side by side, Scenic Route is totally darker, but Kaleidoscope Eyes is totally reminiscent of That's Pasteller from Nailtopia. Watch me swatch that shade in the cards now. And though the formula is definitely creamy, it is sheer on that first coat, but that's not unexpected with these lighter shades. I go in for a second coat, and again, the brush and formula are really easy to work with, and I do reach full opacity on that second coat. Here's two coats of Kaleidoscope Eyes with a top coat. Artificial Orange is next, and though orange shades aren't my favorite to wear on their own, I am a sucker for orange and pink gradients, so I'll definitely be using this medium orange in a gradient. On short nails, or by doing a thicker coat, I do think this can be opaque in one coat, but on my medium nails, it's definitely opaque on that second. And again, the formula is creamy, not streaky, and super easy to work with. Here's two coats of Artificial Orange with a top coat. Next, we have another orange shade, Tangerine Dream. And again, not a huge fan of orange shades by themselves, but this shade is super pretty and will fit right in with the gradient. It glides on smoothly and is almost opaque in that first coat on my medium nails, so again, if you use thicker coats, I definitely think this shade can be opaque on that first coat. The second coat goes on just as easily as the first and builds up the opacity nicely. This will definitely be a go-to for gradients for me in the summer. Here's two coats of Tangerine Dream with that Orly Second Dry top coat. Next is Neon Paradise, and the second I saw this green, I immediately thought of the shade Thrill Seeker. So here's a comparison of the two polishes, and I think they're just similar enough that if you have one, you can get away without having the other. Neon Paradise is also similar to So Fly, but So Fly is much brighter to me, and well, So Fly is just the perfect neon green, so if you had to pick one, I would say pick So Fly, but Neon Paradise is different enough that I'm not mad about having both. The formula is creamy, not streaky, as can be the case with some neons, but it wasn't opaque for me on that first coat, so no big deal. I almost always wear two coats anyways, and it is opaque on that second coat for me. Here's two coats of Neon Paradise with a top coat. Lastly, we have Plastic Jungle, and I'm not really a fan of that name because it makes me think of plastic garbage in a jungle. But oh well, this vibrant green is a few shades darker than Neon Paradise, but isn't opaque for me on that first coat. It might be for those with shorter nails or who lay their polish on a little thicker than I do. The formula again is creamy, which is consistent with Orly's brand, and I did reach full opacity on that second coat. Here's 2 coats of Plastic Jungle with a top coat. And feeling completely inspired by these shades, I jumped right into a sharp neon French manicure. Let me know what you think down in the comments and tag me in your recreations on Instagram at alwayspolishlife. What do you think of this collection? Is it a hit or a miss for you? Connect with me on Insta at alwayspolishlife, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to never miss a video. Until next time, stay polished, my friends.